Oh boy. Alright, well, welcome to another playthrough. This time we're going to be playing through Wario World. This was a GameCube game, I believe. This is a GameCube game. Basically, the premise of the story. Well, long ago, there was an evil black jewel that fed on the wishes of the people, turning their desires into power. This dark jewel gave birth to many evil spirits who then tormented the good creatures of the world. Then, just when it seemed like the evil spirits would overrun the land, the spritlings of the sacred forest ensnared the black jewel and hid it deep away within their ancient ruins. But over time, these events were all forgotten, and one day a greedy treasure hunter stole the jewel from the ruins. Ooh, free at last. I'm chock full of power. I think I'll turn all this greedy sap's jewels into evil spirits. So we have our protagonist here who foolishly stole the black jewel. For whatever reason, the frame rate at this point goes down a lot. Basically, the jewel erupts from the chest and just destroys Wario's castle. So basically, you're just trying to rebuild, get through the different worlds, and then rebuild your castle. So we have World 1 right here. I don't remember exactly what it's called. Let's see. Boop. Nope, just a to-do list. So yeah, you go through these doors, and you go through the world, you collect treasures, collect gold statues. The World 1 is called Excitement Central, and we're in the Greenhorn Force. I think that's what it said. Yeah, Greenhorn. So, in a nutshell, what we are doing, we're trying to save the spritlings, collect treasures, collect like these red jewels that help us fight or unlock the boss, and gold statue pieces. We could use that to upgrade our health. Each full statue that is completed gives us a half heart. So if you were playing this, if you had a GameCube and you had a adapter to connect it to a Game Boy Advance, you'd be able to collect these treasures, and I think they're like, I'm not exactly what it did because I never used this feature. Wario, hi, I've been waiting for you. I'm one of the spritlings of the forest. I have really bad news. That evil black jewel you stole is sucking up all the negative greed energy swirling around in your castle, and terrible things are starting to happen. Honest. If you want to survive, press the A button to jump and the B button to punch. Also, press the B button to pick up and hurl knocked out monsters. Practice up, okay? I don't know if I'll continue doing like the voice, reading the voice lines. We'll see. But yeah, in each stage there's 8 treasures, 8 of these golden pieces, and if you collect all 8 in a stage, like I said, you get half a heart. You could beat things up to get coins. Coins are used to like continue games if in case you get KO'd. So like I said, you could press B to punch, if you hold B you could dash, you could jump dash, or dash jump to go further jumps. You could also press the R button to just do it. So in order to open chest or activate chests, you need to hit the switch, and it will spawn a chest in the corresponding color. When holding a knocked out enemy, you could rotate the joystick to spin them around. You could hit nearby enemies, or you could throw them. You could pick them up and power drive them, so just ground pound while holding one. Or you could hold B and launch them. So same thing, we're gonna be 100%ing this run, so collecting all the treasures, all the spritlings, and max out our health. So there we have a power driver. Listen, eventually you're gonna have to deal with the stone doohickey that sits on the goal. To get rid of it, you gotta collect a certain number of red diamonds below. Every ground hatch is a sub-level that holds one. Jump in and press the R button to do a ground pound. You can crash through most hatches this way. For this area, you only need 3 diamonds. So in each level, there's gonna be trap doors that it has like a special thing where you gotta collect these red crystals, and these, like I said, unlock the boss door. And then once you've collected the crystal, the light stops glowing, showing that you've collected it. Over here, it's a garlic vendor. So if you punch it, it takes up that many coins, but then it gives you garlic, and garlic restores. Garlic is basically your hearts. If you eat garlic, you restore health. So in these sub stages, C stick really helps. Adjust your angle, helps you it really helps you see what you really need to do. These boxes, you can only punch the side that's partially cracked to break them. Got a ground pound on the bunny things to get up. Yeah, I don't know if I'll continue doing the voice acting. Maybe in another playthrough in the future if I feel more comfortable doing it. But yeah, that's what he's saying is basically if you hold on B, you could do that dash, but you could just hold R. And if you hold B while holding someone, you could just throw them. So over here, the red crystal is just over there, nothing else to get in this area. And to get out, there's a spring. I'm just gonna activate a switch here. I'm not too adamant on collecting all the coins, or collecting coins in general, because I don't see a huge purpose to it yet. I don't think I'll be needing it too much. Hopefully. So go ahead, hit the switch over there. If we go back to where the bunny string was, collect this one. I believe we only have 3 more left. Also, this game's quite forgiving. If you mess up on the inside of one of these levels, you can just spring out and then the stage resets. the bomb. So this, if you hold B, you can launch it. Sometimes enemies get mad, they just charge. When they charge, they become invulnerable. And you just gotta wait it out. I'm trying to think, is there anything back there? I don't think so. We're almost done with this first level. This crystal is quite tedious. You need to be able to get around the glue ball and fit right through. I did a little bit of practice beforehand and I did not do it on the first try, that's for sure. It took me multiple tries to get through. So this is one of my favorite GameCube games. Like, I first saw this game when I was one of my best friend in elementary school. He just had like a collection of games, but and like, granted, like whenever we hung out, it was sometimes with a bunch of people at his place. But like on the few times where like it was just me sleeping over, this was one of the games that I just thought was really cool, along with Luigi's Mansion. So, oh, I messed up here, but I could show you what the unicorn layers look like. So if you fall down here, you cannot punch those guys, but you gotta just look for a spring. If not, these guys will bite you, and they'll just shake coins out of you. This is best to avoid it. Also, if you fall in the water, you lose coins too. So it's just like a random, hey, can we find the coin? This kind of deal. Okay, and then so if you hit start, you can see like what you're missing. So I need to get one more statue piece, 2 more red crystals. I've collected all the spritlings. This is the crystal doohickey, I think they called it, right? And then this is the boss trapdoor. We're not gonna go through it yet. If you needed to, you could jump onto this glue ball and it'll take you back to the start. And that's useful if, like, in case you missed any trapdoors or you didn't get enough crystals in order to get to the next level, or to activate the stone doohickey. Okay, I don't know if I could do it like that. Try and move it. Here might be good? Nope. Gotta push it one more time. Here is good. So we'll just jump up. Garlic. Spawns out. So every world has 2 stages like this, and then 1 boss stage, like area boss. And each of these stages will have a regular, or like they'll have a boss at the end. So there are a total of 4 worlds, so a total of 12 stages. There's only one stage that like I'm not looking forward to, which is stage 3-1, because I have memories about missing a few. I'm probably gonna have to revisit that stage a lot. Based off of like remembering like, wait, I don't even know you go through here for the last treasure piece. Oh no, wait, I may need to go up there for the blue piece. So the blue treasure is up here, and then purple one here. And now let's fight the boss of the first area, or the first boss. So each boss, except for the final and the first boss, will have 5 hearts. So this one's just very basic. Just punch him, gets angry, or if he falls off, he'll take down. Well, he'll take damage if he falls off. So because he ran off, we could get him down to 1 health left. I don't know if we can make him run off again, but we just run around in circles, go to chase him like the green ape that he is, and power drive him. And then usually at the end, bosses will spit out a whole bunch of coins and you can collect them. Hopefully, we'll see if we can make it without a run without needing to do any continues, but we'll see. Alright, so because we collected all 8 pieces in this area, or this world, we get half a heart piece. Alright, and here, the checklist, we beat the boss, got all the gold statue pieces, and we collected all the treasures. And as you may have saw, I am using an emulator because I do not have a capture card. I do own this game. I do have this game. Alright. Now we're in the Greenhorn Ruins. Make sure we actually need to hit that switch first, because if we break the block, we would see where the treasure would spawn, but we cannot collect it. Yeah, I don't want to fall down there, because then we'd have to find a switch. Alright, so swing away. What do they call it? Wild swing ding or a pile driver. So we pick this guy up, swing a wing ding, then we can throw him. Here you have to say, yeah, spinning move, ground pound. So you actually need to use, like, you need to pick up enemies to actually progress sometimes. So for example, here, it's weird because I don't like rotating to the right. I usually rotate left, because it's easier to rotate fingers outwards. And up ahead, there's an example of where we actually need to use the pile driver in order to access the locked door. So these steel doors, oh well. You need to use a pile driver in order to go into them, like the wooden trapdoors. I don't need it to collect all the coins. We'll just pick the heart piece, or the gold statue piece, and the crystal. So I think this is the box or the spriteling that tells you that. Oh no. Glue globes, just use them to jump up. Just punch across. I could dash. So we'll be collecting those chest later. We'll do one more trapdoor and then call it an episode. Scrum pound down here. So this could be a challenge if you want to collect all the coins. For this one, I might as well. Just doing a jump rope kind of situation. Goes in and it's gonna expand and then come right back. Alright. I think that we're in a good spot. So we'll stop it here. Did I miss? I'm not sure. Well, this is the first episode of the new playthrough. And I hope to see you guys back in the next one, where we'll continue within the Greenhorn Ruins and then possibly fight the boss of Area 1. Or the main boss of Area 1. Alright, with that one, see you guys in the next one.